Hi, I'm Myles Cameron here in Nevada, where, believe it or not, I'm going to show you a real-life Garden of Eatin.
And a look back at 9/11, some facts we know and some more we'd like to find out about on this edition of North Bay Report. Hello and welcome to North Bay Report. I'm Curtis Kim. Well, an innovative child care center in Nevada's Hamilton Field is a leader when it comes to educating kids about proper nutrition and a healthy diet. Myles Cameron guides us through the magical tour of the Garden of Eatin.
Remember when we used to hold our nose at the dinner table when our mom or dad would say, "If you want to grow up big and strong, eat your vegetables"? Well, these days, in a special outdoor garden that acts as a classroom, kids knee-high to a grasshopper are learning to love them.
I had a presentation, and I brought one of my 5-year-olds from the garden to speak about it. And it was at a church, and the church ladies had presented a beautiful spread of cakes and cookies and all these beautifully delectable kinds of foods. And my little girl from our garden walked down the full length of the table, and she picked a carrot. And I said, yes, that's what it's all about. You know, that child has decided that she wants to eat fresh, and it tastes better than all the other stuff there. So it did my heart proud, and I really truly hope that these children take this through their lives. And a part of our bigger project here is that we're one part of a child's life. And as Susan said, we're a big part of their life.
But first, how about a little background on the North Bay Children's Center? Susan is Susan Gilmore. She explains the day-to-day operations and a little bit of the center's history, too.
We're a child development program, and we provide full-day, year-round child care for infants, toddlers, preschoolers, and then we provide before and after-school care for children from kindergarten through 5th grade. We incorporated in '86 and opened our doors in 1988 in Ignacio, and then relocated to Hamilton Field through the base reuse plan in 1996.
What about you?
And what makes our program unique are the services in addition to the child development programs that we offer. We provide a hot meal program for all the children who attend, and we also provide tuition assistance for families who otherwise would not be able to have access to our programs.
The inspiration for the garden came about from articles the staff were reading about the prevalence of childhood obesity and type 2 diabetes. A disturbing fact is that since the year 2001, 1 in 3 kids will develop the disease if the convenience and consumption of fast foods continue.
The challenge is not just of childhood obesity, but child health. And I've become more aware of the impact of our modern convenient society on our children. And somehow it's no longer convenient to see a child get diabetes when they're 15.
Besides the planting, growing, and harvesting of the fruits and vegetables, there's the fact that they are incorporated into the children's daily diets. That's where the Garden of Eatin's nutritionist comes in.
I'm all about kids eating vegetables, and I want them to learn to like vegetables. I want them to know where they come from, and I remain convinced that mom's advice to eat vegetables is a really good thing. Once they've learned to really enjoy them through growing them, through having adults offer them in a great environment, through participating in cooking them, they will learn to like vegetables.
Fresh fruits, greens, and vegetables grown right here in the Garden of Eatin make it into the breakfasts, lunches, and snacks of more than 130 children. 2 other on-site locations run by the project feed another 90 kids.
So many children that we serve have never been in a garden before. Many of our staff had never seen how artichokes grow or broccoli grows. So their children are involved in the planting process. Everybody's out here daily. They're doing projects, they're picking, they're eating, they're tasting, they're trying new things. And while we don't grow enough here to make every vegetable that we serve come out of our garden, we've introduced the kids to these vegetables. They're recognizing them on their plates when we're serving them, and the vegetable and fruit consumption has dramatically gone up.
You could say pardon the pun, the new Garden of Eatin is a growing industry, with other interactive gardens springing up like corn all over Marin.
Right now we have another garden over at the Hamilton campus of Marin Head Start. This was part of the original project. It's doing great. The kids love it. The teachers love it. And what we're hoping to do is to become kind of a center for teaching best practices in child care centers around nutrition, physical activity, and gardening.
In this era, when society introduces kids at such an early, impressionable age to the internet, virtual reality, and television on one's cell phone, a clarion voice of concern stands out saying, as humans, we literally need to return to our roots.
We have a challenge in our society that is profound, and our children need help in every way they can do it. So I've come to the conclusion that every child needs a garden. It's pure and simple. Mom and dad, aunt and uncle, grandpa, grandma, don't buy any more computers, don't buy them any more plastic games. Don't. You give every kid a garden. He needs to have his own garden. He needs to see what it's like. And it's a garden that will keep on giving him life for the rest of his life.
At Hamilton Field in Novato, I'm Myles Cameron for North Bay Report.
If you'd like to learn more about the North Bay Children's Center and their Garden of Eatin program, log on to www.nbcc.net or call them at 415-883-6222.